All right. Oh my God, we haven't done this in like a long time. Let's see if we can get people here. Um, God. All right. Well, while I wait for people to come, I'm gonna turn off the fan, and we're just gonna, hang for like maybe 20-ish minutes. I don't know. We'll see. But okay, I'm gonna prop this here, and then I will be back. I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, 14 people already. I'm so used to just like it being smaller. KG Unbox. I was literally just talking to you on Instagram. Oh my gosh, Delaney! Delaney's a legend. Okay, Jess Nicole, Delaney, Howard, Ariel Williams, Funky Lookin' Toe, Connor, Connie, wow, hi. Oh my gosh, Connie, I got your email. I'm so sorry I haven't responded yet. I'm going to respond. I'm just like really busy with editing the Killing Eve Q&A. It is so long, you guys. Holy shit, it's so long. So, yeah, that's why, that's why I've kind of been, I haven't responded to you yet, Connie, but I saw your email, both of them. Thank you so much. I will be emailing you back though. Let's see. Lego Batman Addict. It's so interesting to see like new people here in the stream. I haven't done this in a while. Jackie Miles. Hi girl. All it takes. Water. Ooh, oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. All it takes is familiar face here. Delaney Howard, OMG, I love being a legend. Jess Nicole, been a while. How are you? I've been good. How are you guys? Lego Bat. Ooh, oh my god. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. I'm literally covering my finger here. God. Okay. Lego Batman Attic. It's Diego. We recorded a podcast this week. Oh my god! Diego! Why is that your username? Beloved one. Hey, Steffi. Ariel Williams, I Miss Handmaid's Tale. I haven't seen the teaser or the trailer that dropped. But I heard it's cool. Leron Underwood. Hey, Steffi. It's been a long time. I know, it has been a long time. Remember when I used to do live streams every single Sunday? Can't do... I mean, it's not that I can't do it anymore, but it's just I find it kind of harder to do. All it takes, thought you forgot about the original crew. Never forget about the original crew. KG Unbox, you make this community so welcoming, LOL. Thanks, man. We try. Funky Lookin' Toe, I love your username. You should react to Wallows. Ariel Williams, oops. Connie, hi there, that's okay. More! LOL, that's a ringing endorsement for the show that it inspired a 1.75 hour video. Yeah, I know. I think it's more so because I get very verbose. It takes me a while to get to the point. And I also am just like such a huge fan of the show. There's just so much to deconstruct when it comes to that show. And I'm like low-key a stan now. Like I try to play it cool, be like, blah, blah, blah. No, like I'm a full-on freaking stan for Killing Eve. So Vincent 2.0, oh my god, that's crazy. 29 people. If you guys wouldn't mind giving this video a like if you haven't done so already, that would be amazing. Vincent 2.0, hi. Oh my god, how'd you get that little like friend of yours in that thing? Lego Batman Addict. I should change my username, LMFAO. Elysium Kingsley finally made it to a stream. Keen. Hey, Steffi. Here's the original crew. Nikita Ray. Where the OGs at? Just Nicole, I'm good. Got approved to work from home and able to spend more time on my hobby, so I'm living life. I'm so happy for you, Nicole. That's amazing. Lego Batman Attic. Oh, Nikita Ray said, oh, there's one. Hey, Keen. Lego Batman Attic. It's my original username from 2009. That's why, haha. It now sounds so uncultured. Your username should be like, my wig is in Japan still or something. That's an inside joke between Diego and I. Victor David, say hi to Brazil. Oh my god, I just got my first say notice me, I'm from Brazil comment. I've truly made it. Well, hello, Victor from Brazil, I'm assuming. Let's see here. I would be really interested if you guys, don't mind sharing where you guys are like all watching this from. I think like ever since Killing Eve, I've been just like really interested with learning where a lot of you are from. Like if you can leave your home address and your social security number. No, I'm just kidding. But if you can like, maybe leave your country from where you're from, that'd be really cool just to see where everyone is watching from. Okay, oh my goodness. Stefan, you're up on my parents' big screen TV, girl. Hello, Stefan. Nice to know. Keen Lagerfeld, hey Nikita. Vincent 2.0, I missed your live streams. Connie, HMT looks good. Oh, Handmaid's Tale. KG Unbox, hey Nikita Ray. Vincent 2.0, can I make a show suggestion? Sure, but does that mean I'm gonna watch it? I don't know. Stefan, I'm returning to work on Monday. That's great to hear. Nice. Funky looking toe. Elysium Kingsley, I love your Killing Eve reactions. Thank you for watching, Elysium. R. Moore, by the way, this is the guy who keeps asking you to react to Mrs. America. It's begging for your perspective. I've noticed that you have been asking for that. For right now, it's between that and another show. That I'm kind of like bouncing. Should I do that or should I do another show? But I mean, with the way that this coronavirus is going, usually the shows that I watch, it's at this time usually like A Handmaid's Tale, Pose. They're not coming back, so as of right now. So it's kind of given me this space where I can watch other shows that I normally aren't able to. So yeah, I mean, there is a good chance that will happen. Let's see here. Oh goodness, I'm so slow at reading comments if this is your first stream. Just Nicole, first to like. Well, thank you, Nicole. Victor, that friend, can you react to Hollywood by Ryan Murphy? Here's the thing with that show. I have heard very mixed reviews about Hollywood. And while I have covered a good number of Ryan Murphy shows, I'm not quite sure if I want to dedicate my time covering a show that has kind of gotten iffy reviews. And there's other shows that I'm right now at the moment more interested in covering. I feel like a lot of the shows that I end up watching, they tend to be like female-led dramas. So I kind of want to keep going in that direction with the shows I cover, because I feel like it ends up being like, oh, if you like this show, then you probably end up liking this show as well, because it kind of they end up targeting the same kind of audience, so it just makes sense for me to do that. But yeah, we'll see. Never say never, though. I mean, unless it's 13 Reasons Why. That's a big fucking never again. Let's see here. Gosh, okay. Victor David, say hi to Brazil. Love you. Hello, Brazil. Delaney Howard, I love how you think things through and also inspire analysis. Thanks, Delaney. I mean, I try. I really do. I think I tend to overthink a lot of things when it comes to just life in general, but especially TV. But I appreciate that. And I could definitely I feel that passion from in the comments section now that I can actually read without being scared of spoilers. So it's really cool. It's really cool. Lego Batman Addict, Diego. Yes, that wig is feeling lonely at costumes in Japan. Jackie Miles, I have a question for you. Do you like anime? Love your Killing Eve reactions. It's not that I don't like anime, that's never really been my thing. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it speaks to a lot of people, clearly. Beloved one, have you seen the Jacksonology interviews of Michael Jackson's kids? No, I don't think so. Victor David OMG, you answer me. Jess Ford, Canada. Oh my God, Nikita Ray, look at you. You have some neighbor here. Just Nicole, I'm in Texas. Delaney Howard, I'm from Texas. Yeehaw, and all that. It's really interesting. I feel like I have a lot of viewers specifically from Texas. Victor, that friend, Michigan. Nice. I have some family from Michigan. Nikita Ray, I'm watching from Jane's Wig. I was like, who's Jade? You're so bad. Funky Look and Toe, Idaho. Armore, I'm watching this from Maple Valley, Washington. Madeline Hamstra, I was just rewatching the first season of Killing Eve, and it's crazy the amount of character development of Villanelle and Eve. Yes, the character development between those two ladies is insane. Jess Ford, BC. Leah, I'm in Kazakhstan. Nice. That's so cool. Madeline Hamstra, I'm from the United States. KG Unbox, Texas. Yeehaw. Does everyone from Texas really just say like yeehaw? Haley Williams, US, SMH. Jackie Miles, I'm from Arizona. Stefan, Duluth, Michigan, but live outside of St. Paul. PV3, watching from Thailand. It's Patricia De Aza is in the building. Hi, Ate Steffi. Gosh, I really missed your live stream. Chris Saltmer, first time watching a stream. Really enjoy your reactions. From Pennsylvania. Wallflower, 25 minutes from DC. Christopher Akins. Hello from Boston. Canada. Venomous. Connie, Spokane, Washington. Bouncing Soul 87. You know what I realize? I'm probably going to get a lot of people from the United States because of time zone differences. Hello. But cool to see the US here, or North America in general. Bouncing Soul 87, Chicago here, big Black Mirror fan, appreciate your content. Oh, thanks, man. I really miss Black Mirror, but I heard in a recent interview with Charlie Brooker that that's not coming back anytime soon because, well, I don't think the world needs an episode. Well, he said the world doesn't really need an episode of, Black Mirror. Patricia, De Aza, hi Nikita, Keen, and Stefan, I missed you all. Victor, David, I loved your Fleabag reactions. Watch for the second time with you. Oh, nice. Oh, man, I really do miss Fleabag. I kind of want to do a rewatch of that, hopefully, at some point. Nikita Ray, hi Patricia. KG Unbox, is the other show Little Fires Everywhere? LOL. Perhaps. Keen Lagerfeld, hey Patricia. Stefan, I started Mrs. America, and as a feminist, it's hard to watch, I must say. Patricia De Aza, how y'all doing? Vincent 2.0, how I got this person was it's next to this message box. I think it's new. PV3, are you into Korean dramas? There's so many good ones. I don't really watch K-dramas, even though I know I made a reference to that at the end of at the finale of Killing Eve. I did watch like a couple episodes of a Korean drama when I was in the Philippines. It's a Netflix one. I don't know. It's something about like, I forget what it's called, but like the basic idea was your phone will buzz when your soulmate is near. I thought that was kind of interesting. But I never kept up with it. Oh jeez. I am so behind with reading all of everyone's comments. Oh, sorry guys. I'm like scrolling. That's why I look really confused right now. Okay, there we are. Elysium Kingsley. Have you ever watched Mad Men TV show? If not, you should totally check it out if you have time. You know, I remember, oh God, this is probably a couple years back. I started watching Mad Men, and then I just, like, at that point in my life, I was, like, very, very busy, and I just never kept up. But that's definitely been a show that I've been wanting to watch. Jess Ford, have you seen Snowpiercer? I like it so far. It's on Netflix. No, I haven't. Christopher Atkins, Mrs. America was interesting, but the real people was based on so much more interesting. Ah, interesting. It's just so interesting, isn't it? KG Unbox. Stefan, you have to appreciate the viewpoint of Miss America from both political sides. It's kind of ambitious. Armor, which other show are you considering reacting to next? And how can I persuade you to tip the scale towards Mrs. America? It's really, at this point, between Mrs. America and Little Fires Everywhere. Spoiler alert. Funky looking toe. Guys like her stream. Yeah, there's almost 50. Oh, there's 50 people of you in the stream. There should be, I mean, I know I see like 25. So, I mean, that's not too bad. Like half the likes here to the 50. Now we just got 26. But if you guys, you know, wouldn't mind, it's very easy. All you have to do is just like drag your little mouse to the thumb and you just, there we go. Armor. And yeah, Hollywood is not worth reacting to. Nikita Ray, no, 13 Reasons Why, but she will watch Scream Queens. Stefan, a friend of mine was seated with Phyllis Schlafly at a college dinner. When he said he was going to into progressive politics, she immediately became cold. LOL. Leron Underwood, do you remember when we were all talking about watching illegal streaming services online and joking we were all going to jail? I know, that was such a bonding experience for all of us, wasn't it? Funky looking toe, are you going to do the 13 Reasons Why season 4? LOL. LOL to that. Glamour Wink, I love your name. Hi. Glad you came, 97. Hi. Victor David, I love you, and Brazil too. They just don't know yet. I know, they really just don't know. Brazil, watch out. I'm coming once coronavirus is over. Ermerendo Vasquez. I've yet to catch up on season 3 of Killing Eve, so I have yet to watch your reactions. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, girl? Catch up. Patricia De Aza. You know, a few weeks ago I watched a Glitter movie for the first time, and I started Glitter series of the Mariah Report. Oh yes, you know, that's interesting that you mentioned that, because I listened to, I think, the first episode of that podcast to help with the research because I was so frightened for the Glitter episode. William M. Phoenix. Glamour Wink. What's your name? What's your name, Glamour Wink? Vincent 2.0. Can you react to The Politician on Netflix? Really good. It's from Ryan Murphy. You know, I tried watching the first season of The Politician by myself, and I did not like it. Stefan, the final episodes of 13 Reasons Why actually made me cry, although there's one part that's really cringy. Beloved one, you definitely got to check out the Jacksonology interview. It's such a different perspective on Michael. Okay, I'll make sure to check it out for sure. CEO Head, hi, Illy. RH from Malaysia, hi. What's up, Malaysia? That time, I went to Malaysia, like, I think, what was that, like 2 years ago now? Loved Malaysia. I hope to go back one day. Delaney Howard, OMG, remember how scared you were of Villanelle at first? LMAO. I truly was so frightened. Sometimes it's gonna sound weird, but every now and then I'll go back and watch my earlier videos of Killing Eve, and it's just so funny to me. Like, it's very entertaining. Like, the journey that I've been on through Killing Eve, whoa! That's a character arc in and of itself. Just Nicole, according to Bizarre, Pose was 8 days into filming the 3rd season when everyone had to be dismissed because of COVID. Aw, dang. Yeah, well, so that'll probably, hopefully, come out next year, but who knows? 94 Unicorns. Hey, Queen. Hope you're staying safe. Watching from Arizona. Arizona, nice. Armor, I don't think I've ever seen a show whose quality plunged so thoroughly between its first and second seasons as 13 Reasons, and it never recovered. Delaney Howard, no, we don't say yeehaw, but you'll be pleased to know we do say y'all. Nikita Ray, I tried Killing Eve but couldn't get into it based off first episode. Maybe I need to try again. Yeah, you need to try again. Honestly, Nikita, as a Canadian, you should support Sandra Oh because she's also Canadian, so just saying. Victor, that friend. OJ, wait, have you seen Jane the Virgin? It's really good. Me and my family watched it and my mom was crying so hard at the end. It's 5 seasons though. No, I haven't seen Jane the Virgin, but I hear it's good. Wow, I must be really behind with where the comments are because I'm just getting to comments about people not saying yeehaw in Texas. Just Nicole, no, everyone doesn't say that in Texas. Mr. Kagara, there we go. Okay, I've officially changed my username now to reflect my Instagram account too. We love consistent branding. I really enjoy your Killing Eve reactions. Thanks. Leron Underwood, let's not forget Zendaya performance in Euphoria. She really deserves an Emmy. Patricia, watching live stream via satellite from Manila, Philippines. KG Unbox. No, we don't say yeehaw, lol. We're trolling you. We do say y'all. Brian, hey. Hey, Brian. CEO Head, hi, also from Australia. I love your reactions. Nice, thank you so much. Patricia De Aza, for Keen, Nikita, and Stefan, I'm doing good. Alicia Aslund, hi, have you seen the teaser trailer for The Handmaid's Tale Season 4? No, not yet. Alice Dell, hiya, from England. Been stuck in lockdown for yonks. Was about to go out today, but it's raining like buggery. Wow, the slang in your comment. Is that like, that's so interesting to me. Buggery. Huh. Glad you came 97. Did you see 2 new episodes of Normal People for Charity with Fleabag cameo? Okay, I saw the clip of Connell and Marianne going to confession and then the priest being hot priest, but I don't know if there's another one. Mr. Kagara, Diego, I plan on starting Killing Eve this weekend. Oh my god, DM me, please, your reactions as you go. The way you promoted slash advertise really got me intrigued. Run me my check, AMC and BBC and Hulu. God damn it. Let's see. Rainy day reactions. Hello. Stefan, that Door Creek was creepy, I must say. LOL. Connie, Mrs. America's a good watch. Really informative, but it pissed me off. We have come so far, but regressing fast. Yikes. Victor, that friend, have you seen the John Bonet documentary? No, honestly, the John Bonet case specifically, like, frightens me to my core, because my mom used to, when I was a kid, I think was around that time when the John Bonet incident happened, and my mom used to like force me to sit with her and watch all of these specials about John Bonet, and it just frightened me so much. So since then, I've just like, you know, if I have the choice to not engage in John Bonet, I choose not to. Citrus, have you watched Cheer on Netflix? No, I haven't. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I watched like a couple episodes, but I just stopped because I just got busy with other things. Elysium Kingsley, what are your top favorite shows? Oof. I mean, to promote, I really love Killing Eve. Hello, of course. Fleabag. What else? The Crown. I'm literally just listing shows now that I've covered on my channel. I mean, I feel like in generally the shows that I've covered, I'm a fan of that, or else I wouldn't watch. I'm trying to think, maybe other shows that I didn't get a chance to talk about. I really enjoyed Desperate Housewives. I also really enjoyed Friday Night Lights. I really enjoyed Glee, earlier seasons, not the later seasons. Yikes. Let's see, I'm trying to think, what else do I really enjoy? Oh my god, you know what I'm watching right now? Is Dawson's Creek. I'm dedicated to the Creek, man. Oh shit. Yikes, my thing that I was using to prop up the phone just fell. I'm like really obsessed with Dawson's Creek right now, so I'll leave it at that. Let's see here. All It Takes. Shout out to my girl. That's me. You are getting big love and your skin is looking great. You know, I think it's just the lighting, because if you were to see me in real life, I don't know how that would be, but I'm just going to take the compliment and say thank you. Keen Lagerfoot, I watched Hollywood. It had good points, but the social commentary felt a bit cheesy and unrealistic. Dylan McDermott deserves an Emmy, and Jim Parsons deserves acting classes. Oh, yikes. Stefan, Connie, most of what would have been in the ERA has become reality through subsequent legislation or case law. PV3, the show you're referring to is Love Alarm. Yes, Love Alarm! I gave up on it around episode 8. LOL, the characters got annoying near the end. You know what it was for me? I think like when I was watching Love Alarm in the Philippines, like there were times when I just like fell asleep, not because it was like bad, but I just like fell asleep because I was tired because I was watching it late at night. And I remember like one time randomly waking up and the two characters that were like, you know, you were wanting them to like get together in some way, they finally kissed. And I remember watching that kiss and being like, that's awful. And then I stopped watching. um Patricia de Aza, Crash Landing on You, and The King Eternal Monarch was a big Korean hit show in Netflix Philippines, but I'm not a big fan of Korean TV shows aside. I don't have Netflix. PV3, if you would ever give K-drama a real try, go for Reply 1988. It's the best one you'll ever watch. Armor, I would love to see your reactions to Little Fires. Those are two great choices to waver between. The Geico Gecko! Joe. I love the Geico commercial. Have you guys ever watched the Geico commercial where it's like, we have a clogging problem, and then they cut to like cloggers? It's so funny. RH, I will press the like button if you read my chat, JK. KG Unbox. I feel like more people would like Little Fires Everywhere over Mrs. America. It's got that vibe. You kind of need a specific taste for Mrs. America. Feminism and politics, both are great though. Jordan! Hello! Christopher Atkins. I wonder why we're all up at this time. I was watching a RuPaul's Drag Race reaction video when I got an alert you were live streaming, so I stopped in for a few minutes. Well, thank you, Christopher. Patricia de Aza, Glitter was a great movie, along with The Bodyguard, of course. Jess Nicole, I liked Glitter. Oh my god, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity. If you guys don't know, I host a podcast called Diva Dailies, and it's a podcast where we deconstruct divas on film and TV. And we talk a lot about different divas and the movies that they starred in. So yeah, I mean, if you guys didn't know that or interested in checking that out, I mean, it's pretty good. I would know because I literally make the podcast. So, Keen Lagerfeld, I burst out laughing every time I remember you saying B. Arthur was up for Rachel Marin. She was. It's a wild time. Jordan, I have been watching Legendary on HBO Max. You definitely need to watch. I don't have HBO Max, but you know, maybe I can find like a legal streaming site to watch. RH, thank you. Malaysia will always welcome you. Delaney Howard. I was like, ugh! She's so high empathy, OMG, at your first reactions of Killing Eve. I know I have quite the emotional reactions to any show that I get emotionally invested in. RH, have you watched Winona Earp? No, I don't even know what that is. Keen Lagerfeld, are you a fan of Ozark? I'm not, but my dad watches it like all the time. Glad You Came 97. I agree with you about The Politician. Season 2 is even worse. It's Ryan Murphy's previous series mixed together. Yeah, I heard it was like a mix of Glee and like something else. But yeah. Jordan MacArthur, no yeehaw here in Texas. KG Unbox. OML. What does OML mean? Is that supposed to be like on my life? All us Texans basically responded the same thing, debunking yeehaw and defending y'all. Patricia de Oz, I'm tired to Whitney Mariah debate. I'm gonna love Mariah Carey right now, and I stand with Mariah. Keen, MTV aired the 1999-2000s VMAs today. I wanted to watch, but nostalgia makes me sad. I wanted to watch too, but I got busy editing this Killing Eve video. Dorky Forever. Holla! Holla! Leron Underwood. Also, I'm rewatching HS Colt while rewatching your reactions. Also, you reacting to Ivy's death was iconic and made me laugh so hard. Oh my gosh, wow, that seems like so long ago. I don't even remember what happened. Glad You Came 97. Yes, there's another one with Marianne and Connell. 40 years older. Oh my god. Okay, I need to watch it. Oh man. Nikita Ray. Oh man, I wish I knew the old VMAs were airing. KG Unbox. Where's the Annie gang? Oh shit. Oh my god. Let's see here. I'm gonna like scroll to the bottom, seeing some love for Annie. Simona Moni. Hello. Victor, my sister and I graduated from high school from a month ago, and it wasn't the send-off that we had hoped for, but we did it, and we are glad and proud. And also, it is me, Vincenzo. I'm just using my other account. Oh, well, congrats to you and your sister, Vincent. I would imagine it'd be really tough to graduate under these circumstances, but like you said, you did it, so congrats. Ruth Bennett, Handmaid's Tale. Yes, Handmaid's Tale. Leron Underwood. Colt is low-key disturbing, though. Nikita Ray, Stan Annie 2020. Africana Grande. I just have to know one thing. You a barb? I mean, I don't, like, hate Nicki Minaj, but I wouldn't necessarily call myself a barb because I don't really follow Nicki Minaj like that. But I mean, Nicki's cool. Stefan, regarding John Benet Ramsey, it's so obvious that her brother accidentally killed her and the parents covered it up. I know. That seems to be the general consensus. Patricia de Oz, a Candid MTV YouTube channel, also livestream 2000 VMAs. I hope they livestream 1998 VMAs. Just Nicole, I checked out of Glee after the season where Kurt and Blaine broke up during Christmas. Christopher Atkins, did you ever get around to watching Whatever Happened to Baby Jane after watching Feud? Yes, I did. And I have like such a, I feel like I had such a huge appreciation for that movie after watching Feud, but I did. PV3, your answer about Glee made me laugh. LOL, I really liked the early seasons and thought the rest were yikes too. Yep. KG unbox petition for a new video. My mom reacts to my Killing Eve reaction videos. Oh god, she'd get so confused. She'd be like, why do people like watching this? Victor, That Friend, Umbrella Academy, great show for me. Let me see here. I'm gonna scroll down. Oh my gosh, Diego, I'm not sure if anything happened from your end after the Subway social media team reached out to you a while ago. Oh my god, okay, that's so funny you mentioned that, because, like, I think yesterday or the day before, Subway just sent me a $50 gift card for that reason. So I'm assuming they used my tweet. I don't know. They haven't told me like, oh, we used your tweet like for this commercial at this exact moment, but I'm guessing they used it because they sent me a $50 gift card. So, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to... Oh my god, KG Unbox. OML, oh my lord. Wow, I sound so old. I'm like, oh, what's OML? Oh my gosh, Gemini. OMG, Steffi's back, queen. Jordan, yes, promote the podcast. Everyone needs to be listening to Diva Dailies on Spotify. You are missing out on amazingness. Fernand, hello from Chihuahua, Mexico. You're awesome. Thanks. Leah Michelle killed John Benet's wig. Delaney, I never really got into Glee, which is weird because I'm a choir gay. I think it's the kind of show you need to have nostalgia for to enjoy. I feel like I think you would like, at least at very minimum, maybe like season 1 and perhaps season 2 of Glee. Season 3, if you really get into it, keep going, but after that, stop. It is not worth it. Let's see here. KG Unbox, you're on a commercial? No, not me. Specifically a tweet. A tweet that about Subway that I made like 4 or 5 years ago. Subway, I don't know, they must have specifically been looking for terms and they came across that old tweet of mine, and then they like asked me to DM them and then essentially said, hey, can we use your tweet for a commercial? And I was like, sure. And then I had to like fill out some forms, and then like a couple of days ago they sent me a $50 gift card from Subway. So I'm assuming that was like my payment. Let me see. Armor, when I saw that you had feud reaction videos, I thought, forget Elizabeth II, Stuffy is queen. Oh, Lord. Diego, Diva Dailies is a legendary podcast. Subway should sponsor it, although the podcast series quality is superior that it deserves a bigger company's sponsorship. Oh my gosh, Diego, quite the endorsement there. Catherine Flint, any plans for upcoming video essays? Love your reaction. Love your video, Steffi. Yes, I am wanting to for sure. I've literally been saying this for years, but you know, my thing is I am trying to be a bit more strategic with video essays. Like I would, if I were to do like, I'm trying to think of like video essay series to do. So like I wouldn't want to just like do a random video essay on like a random topic and then like keep changing from week to week to week. Like I need to like set up some sort of like quote unquote series and then make videos like in that general theme. I've been wanting to do sort of like evolution of video essays. So, because I feel like that theme and that idea is it's so general and vague enough for me to jump to different topics, but it's still like consistent in that I would be looking at the evolution of something very specific. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. How does that sound to you guys if you guys like that idea? KG Unboxer tweets are worth at minimum $100. I mean, pay up. Jordan, I like this question. What are your top 3 quarantine meals? Mine are fried chicken, pizza, and seafood. I'm a little bougie, lol. I have been making a lot of chicken cheese quesadillas at home. I feel like that's a top tier one for me. I also like getting burritos. That's another, I feel like, top quarantine food for me. And pasta. In fact, after I'm done with the stream, I will probably be eating the rest of my pasta that I did not finish last night. So, AKA, you know, we are eating good here. Gemini, I can't wait until you get a similar email from Parkwood for the B7 tour interlude. Oh my god, I'd fucking die. Oh lord, that'd be a lot for me to process. Patricia Day, also, did you see that the estate released Whitney dancing special and lyric video of Glee? Or of Glee, oh my lord. What is happening? Of Greatest Love of All? Yes, I did see those. Sean Turner, oh wow, just caught the stream, 8 a.m. here in the UK. Oh my gosh, Sean, what's up? KG on box. My whole sleep schedule is ruined again with the stream, but it's worth it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Diego, I believe you said in the past that you have travel videos filmed but haven't edited/published yet. Any progress there, by the way? No. But you know, the thing is, I've been like debating, like, I'm definitely going to get around to releasing those eventually, but like, I'm hesitant to release those travel vlogs right now because I don't want people thinking, like, even if I were to like put a disclaimer at the very front and say like this was filmed like a year ago or like 2 years ago, even, like, I know I'll get a comment or someone saying like, you're promoting travel and you really shouldn't be doing that. So I will probably hold off on releasing travel vlogs for the time being, but yeah, but they're there. Leroy Underwood, guys, if y'all haven't listened to Diva Daily's Stuffy's podcast, you need to. It's so good. Thank you. Gemini, I live for that concept. I'd suggest a video essay on why The Wiz is a superior film to The Wizard of Oz. You know, shake the table on the film purists. Ooh. You know, Gemini, actually, on the podcast, I did an episode about The Wiz. So if you haven't listened to that, I definitely think you should. My guest co-host on that one is Angie. If you guys don't know who Angie is, if you listen to the podcast, you will discover who Angie is. She's a really great guest co-host that I have fairly frequently on my podcast, and she spoke really well about that movie. So I would suggest, Gemini, if you haven't listened to that episode yet, definitely check it out. But that's an interesting idea. You know what? Another idea. So I don't know if I should be giving all my secrets away right now. So I was thinking like evolution of video essays. So I was thinking like, okay, for example, for the Killing Eve people who are here, I was thinking I could do like a video essay specifically talking about the evolution of Villanelle over the course of the seasons. Um, so that's like a very specific character study. Or you could even do like evolution of a particular genre. You could even then do something about like a particular, I don't know, artist specifically. There's just so many different things that you could cover within the umbrella idea of like evolution of. Um, but that's something I was thinking of doing. And then the second video essay I had in mind that would kind of quote unquote shake the table is maybe looking at a specific award season year and seeing like and asking like the general question of like who deserved to win, so if we like looked at like I don't know, the Grammys from 2014, I believe that's when Beyonce lost album of the year. She lost album of the year for self-titled to Beck. So like basically in that series we would look at, and it's not just like limited to Grammys, you could go to movies, you could go to TV, and like you could say who deserved to win, and you can kind of explore like what who was up that year for that particular category, maybe talking about like culturally what was going on, and then I feel like that would encourage like great debate and discussion in the comment section, and I'm sure I would get ideas in the comment section about what you guys would like for me to explore next. But that's kind of another idea too. That would be quote shake the table, shake the table video essay series. Let's see here. Stefan, I second what everyone says about Diva Dailies. The Paris is Burning episode this week is great. Yes, Stefan, I saw your message, so I really appreciate that. Thank you. I was so nervous for that Paris is Burning episode, but it seems that a lot of people really enjoy it. Jeremy Miller, hey, hope you're staying safe. Armor when COVID is over. That's almost funny, right? Keen, yes, Maddie was hilarious. If you guys don't know, on this past week's Diva Dailies episode where we talked about Paris is Burning, I had someone, his name is Maddie Rants. I feel like he has a really good following here on YouTube. A lot of people know him for his like drag race videos and pose videos. So yeah, he was an amazing guest. So all it takes, are you able to put links for your podcast and Twitter so fans can find it easier? I actually do tweet out the link to every single episode. But I mean, maybe I should try tweeting it out multiple times a week. I'm the worst at like promoting anything, period, that has to do with something that I did. I'm really good at being the hype man of other people, but when it comes to being my own hype man, I'm kind of like the worst. But maybe I should start tweeting out links to my stuff more. Gemini, there's a Wiz episode. OMG, I need to stream tomorrow. I saw a notification for a Paris is Burning one with King Maddie too. I'm definitely watching that one. Armor, did you see NBC live broadcast of The Wiz? I did watch it. William, I'm going to follow your podcast now. Yes. Delaney, God, I'm literally fighting to stay awake. When did I get so old and boring? Mr. Kagara Diego, once coronavirus hopefully dies down, do you have any countries or places you want to visit first? Oh, Jesus God. Okay. My world traveling ass feels sad I can't visit Asia this year as I originally wanted to. Gosh, I mean, in an ideal situation, if I could go anywhere, you know, Killing Eve really made me want to fucking go to Amsterdam. So I would love that. Rome, you know why, Diego. And gosh, where else? Where else? I really want to go to Greece. That's been on my bucket list for a long, long time. And I want to go back to Singapore for sure, and I want to go back to Japan for sure, for sure. Nikita Ray, Stan Angie forever. Just Nicole, OMG, the last time I checked in, you were talking about starting a podcast, and now I'm hearing about you having whole episodes and guest speakers. I'm so far behind. Yes, Nicole, please listen to the podcast. I mean, yeah, I remember that stream where I brought out my notebook and I was like, hey, you guys, I have an idea for a podcast, and I think it'd be great. And then I now am in the middle of making it, so yeah, it's out. It's out. Sean, loving all these ideas you're cooking. Hope you're finding up. Hope you're finding time to relax. Haha. You know, see, the problem is I have a lot of ideas. I just don't have the time. But I really, really do want to start doing those video essays for sure. Connie, you will love Greece. I know I really want to go to Greece. Miss Willow Bay Oral C. I really like the KC honors. Is this the Kennedy Center honors? Watching different artists take on some legend songs is interesting. It really shows the way songs can have different interpretations. I agree. Nikita Ray, stream the Harry Styles episode. Oh my gosh, that's right. Yes, we do have some guest co-hosts here on the stream. I mean, Nikita was there. He did the Harry Styles episode. Stefan has been on the podcast multiple times as well. He did the Milk episode. He did the Britney Spears episode. And then we have a couple more with Stefan coming later. Johnny Depp. Johnny Deep. Connie, I'm from Greece. Johnny Deep, do you think it's worth me visiting Greece? What do you think? Just Nicole, I have a lot of ideas too, but the way my anxiety and procrastination is set up, it's taking me a lot to push through. Man, I get you, Nicole. I get you. At times, you're just kind of like, I just want to do nothing. But you know, you do you. You take your time. Wow, we've been doing this for 47 minutes. I'm going to be on here for probably like 13 more minutes to just round up the hour, and then I will probably eat dinner and then keep editing. But yeah, this was fun. Johnny Deep, yes, it's worth it. Good to know. Sean Turner, do we have any Fan Reaction Friday announcements? I mean, okay, well, I can say as far as like the Killing Eve Q&A is concerned, I'm breaking it into 3 parts because apparently all of you want to hear the full. So it's going to be 3 parts, about 30-ish minutes each. And I'm trying to edit it in a way where it's really just mainly me talking, but I'm trying to give some sort of like visual element as well. So if anyone does end up just like sitting and like watching, they can have something to look at. But hopefully that should be up at very minimum by Sunday, like first part. And then I'm thinking maybe part 2 will probably drop on a Wednesday, and then part 3 would probably drop on a Friday just to space them out a little bit. But yeah. And then I'm still deciding which show to do next. Diego, yeah, I also want to visit Europe again. Last time I was there, it was in 2008 to 2010, and I was super young. I can't remember much. Time to reenact the Lizzie McGuire movie again. Sans Paulo. Just Nicole. Hey, so just so we're clear, what's the name of your podcast? It's called Diva Dailies. DIVA space Dailies. DAILIES. Deggies Marley, would you be upset if you had to wear Crocs? Is that a Villanelle reference? Season 2? I mean, Crocs, at least it looks like they have some cushion, but I would never be caught dead outside of my home wearing Crocs, so unless it was like desperate times call for desperate measures, but I would prefer not to wear Crocs. Vincent 2.0, my sister and I are soon going to be 18 on about 2 weeks, and it's awesome but a little crazy. Oh, well, happy early birthday. Just Nicole, looking for it now. Diego OMJ used to wear Crocs in like 2006. Nikita Ray, I'd only wear Leah Michelle signed Crocs, right? Maybe, Nikita, you and I will wear our Crocs to the POC for Leah Michelle protest will lead. Sean Turner, have you been telling your parents about Killing Eve? I told my dad. My mom doesn't. She's not really too much into like TV shows and movies. I get that more from my dad. And I told my dad, you need to watch Killing Eve, and he's seen the first 2 episodes. I've literally been promoting Killing Eve with practically every single person I talk to. Like, I just recorded a podcast, a Diva Dailies episode this past week with Diego, who's here on the stream, and I literally like was like full on promoting. Yeah, oh my god, you need to watch Killing Eve, blah 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 blah. And then I just recorded the other day an episode where I was guesting on a friend's podcast, and I was telling him, oh my god, you need to watch Killing Eve. And then there's another friend I have who she's like really into psychology, and I was telling her like, you need to watch Killing Eve. So I've been promoting Killing Eve as much as I can for free. Catherine Flint, just want to say before you go, you inspire me. Well, thank you, Catherine. Sparkle emoji back to you. I really appreciate that. Riley, hey friend, how are you doing? I'm doing good, friend. How are you? Just Nicole. I think I found it. Is it the one with the Oscar in stand for the ooh and a ooh in stand for the I for divas? Yes, that's the one. Delaney Howard. My roommate wears Crocs, and she does her best to convince me they're so comfortable and worth it. They're not, Delaney. They're not. Johnny Deep, you inspire me too. Oh, thanks, Johnny. Nikita Ray. That's why Annie is perfect for reaction. Haha. Oh, Lord. Nikita Ray. Steph, you're gonna get us canceled. LMAO. Mom, they miss you. I'm doing a live stream right now, and people are asking about you. Oh, Lord. Grits the Rat. Do you have a list of choices that we can hear for your next fan reaction, Fan Friday videos? You know what? I'll make a post in the community tab.
Thank you.
I'll make a post in the community tab of the channel, just as an interesting poll to see like which maybe you guys would prefer. Mr. Kagara, OMG, what's the name of the guest podcast you were in? It was related to the topic of stands. Oh, okay. So it's called Polar Opposites. It's hosted by my friend Justin, who sometimes he's here in the stream, sometimes he's not. He's actually from Texas too, for anyone who's from Texas that's still here. But yes, it's called Polar Opposites. I was in an episode where we talked about stands, and then I just recorded yesterday with him, and the topic that we talked about was really interesting, very personal. I think he said he said he was very happy with how the recording turned out, so hopefully you guys will tune into that. And we also talk about Killing Eve very briefly, because I was trying to get him to watch it. We actually, like, okay, for anyone who's a Killing Eve stan in here, I kind of talk about the Killing Eve stans in that episode, and I hope, like, okay, this is what I have to say about Killing Eve stands, which I kind of get into in the Q&A video. I really appreciate and love the enthusiasm and passion, and I think, like, reading and, like, seeing how passionate the fan base is, like, makes me even more excited too. And I think I mentioned that in his podcast, but it was a bit troubling after actually going on Twitter and I don't know. There was something that kind of happened regarding one of the actresses, and she said something that she said an opinion of hers, and it got some of the fans very upset to the point where I saw some people calling her homophobic, which I don't believe she is. But yeah, we kind of just talked about that briefly. So hopefully, I'm definitely going to promote that, but hopefully if the Killing Eve stands listen to that, they don't take what I say the wrong way. But I think it was just really important to be said. But yeah, it's like then I start getting like dislikes. Suck. Let's see here. Vincent, what TV show program channel is Killing Eve on? Or is it on streaming? Well, I mean, if you're in the United States, the first 2 seasons are streaming on Hulu. And then third season, if you have a cable provider, you can watch it on AMC's website. Or else you can just like find bootleg copies online. Gemini, I love how we have spent like the last 2 years shading Lee and Michelle on these streams, and finally, the universe gave us some retribution. Just Nicole subscribed to the podcast. Yes! Yay! Thank you so much. Delaney Howard, but I live in Heel, so clearly comfort isn't that important to me. I mean, because what is her line? What does she say? I was taught to look devastating, obviously. 'Cause I guess you were taught to look devastating, obviously. Oh, Degsy Marley, any suggestion how to greet someone on their birthday when you can't hug them? Maybe you can like Zoom call them, FaceTime them, send them a nice little text. There's ways. Mr. Kagara, my boss used to wear Crocs in the office all the time, and he would avoid me because I low-key gave him death stares. Riley, will you do movie reactions? Not anytime soon. Just Nicole, OMG, you have an episode for Spice World and Burlesque. Yes, girl. Yes, I do. Sean Turner, My Mad Fat Diary was my first introduction to Jodie Comer. It is a good show that deals heavily with mental health as a teenager. I know a lot of people are wanting me to watch that, not necessarily for a reaction, but just to watch it. And I definitely want to go back and watch a lot of those about. I got so distracted. I just saw Killing Eve comment. I want to go back and watch her older work. Except that White Princess one or whatever. I feel like she didn't really seem too jazzed about that show, so I probably won't go back and watch that. But yeah, I want to, potentially go back and look at her older stuff. Sean Turner, like any fandom, they can be a bit toxic. They think they can own the show and characters, which can lead to interactions like the one you just mentioned. Yeah, I kind of actually briefly mentioned that in my Killing Eve Q&A video. And we talk a lot about this whole idea of like toxic fandoms and stans in the episode that I recorded with my friend Justin. The podcast again is called Polar Opposites, and we talked about that idea of like entitlement. So yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a spoiler alert here for Killing Eve in the comments. We have a viewer from Scotland. Steph, I'm Steffi. Hi from Scotland. I loved your reactions to Killing Eve. I can't believe we have to wait another year or so for season 4. I know, right? Just Nicole, okay, you've convinced me to move Killing Eve further up my list of things to watch. Oh my god, see, look at this. Look at my impact. Look at what we're doing. You're welcome, BBC, AMC, Hulu. Simona Moni, Steffi, love your Killing Eve reaction, and just recently watched your travel vlogs, which I loved as well, especially the Europe leg. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed those. Um, as far as travel vlogs, there's so many, like, there's a shit ton of travel vlogs that I haven't posted from the Philippines. I went to, gosh, I went to Thailand like 2 years ago, and there's a lot of great content that I shot there that I haven't posted yet. And I went to where else did I go? I went to Hong Kong, and then I also went to Tokyo. So yeah, there's a lot of, and the footage, I feel like those were some of my, like, that was probably like my favorite trip I've been on, was that particular year. It was great. So hopefully one day those will see the light of day. Um, Justin, what's up, guys? Never got a notification. Hope y'all are doing well. Oh my gosh, Justin, I've been promoting your podcast for like the past like couple minutes here or so. I was telling them about our episode where we talked about stands, and then I also mentioned, I don't know if you wanted me to mention that, but I mentioned that we just recorded the other day, and that I'm going to be a guest this upcoming week, or maybe next week. I think you said the episode should be coming out on Wednesday, but yeah. Jordan, do you still have Taco Tuesdays? No, I don't, because Taco Tuesday started to affect my body, my figure. So we stopped going and eating frequently on Taco Tuesdays. Um, Safina's Midsad, you came to Asia? Really? Yes, I did. I'm actually, if you guys don't know, I'm actually full Filipino. So that's why I go to Asia at least once a year, going to the Philippines. Let's see here. Vincent, do you enjoy The Golden Girl? It's so funny. Um, I've only heard about Golden Girls, that TV show. Um, Sean Turner, how are your family? Family's doing good. You know, they're asleep right now. I'm the only one awake. What time is it? My God. I think it's like midnight. Or maybe 11? Let's see. Oh, it's 12:21. Just Nicole, I recommend the HBO show Watchmen. You know, that was also something I was potentially thinking of doing, especially since it's streaming for free. Um, so yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys are like up so late, especially if you're in the United States. Simona Moni, it's 9:21 a.m. here. Diego, it's 3:21 a.m. here. Just Nicole, it's a little past 2 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Justin. Yes, we love the promo. Steffi is making an appearance on the show again. It's a good episode. Steffi, for a possible title, I'm thinking ANTM. No. Fill in the blanks. What do you think? Corny? What is that? What is ANTM? Is that supposed to be America's Next Top? Oh! Okay. Maybe. I like that. That's not too bad. Delaney Howard, time for everyone to say the time, LMAO. Luisa Amaro, have you seen Russian Doll starring Natasha Lyonne? It's pretty darn good. I was wanting to watch that for the longest time. I just never got around to it. Oh my gosh, now we're telling times. Wow. It's just, you know, time is time. Johnny Deep, it's 10:22 a.m. Par 9290, it's 10:22 a.m. here. Luisa Amaro, almost 5 a.m. in Brazil. Stefan, 2:21 a.m. Steph, 8:22 a.m. my gosh. Oh my god, that's so irritating. My thumb is just like, Grits the Rat. I still want you to react to Avatar: The Last Airbender. Everything about that show is epic. Um, Robin, by the way, which actress who tweets about killing Eve and got called out to be homophobic? No, she didn't. I don't know if I want to say who it is because I feel like it's kind of like a spoiler for the show, even though some of you are spoiling what is happening on the show. She didn't tweet. The actresses participated in this like live stream, and one of them was asked about the meaning of the ending of this past season, and because it's very, it's open to interpretation what it means, and she said she interpreted it a particular way, and the people got upset, and I saw some tweets calling that particular actress homophobic, which I don't believe she is. So I don't know. We're just gonna like skirt past that one. Sean, I'm still here for Crashing as the next reaction series. Sean, I'm the bearer of bad news. I cheated on you guys and I Netflix partied with my friends and we watched Crashing. um, Keen, this is nothing compared to Discord Gate. Mm-hmm. Diego, any songs or type of music you've been listening to a lot lately during quarantine? I can't stop streaming Chromatica by Lady Gaga. Oh my gosh, Chloe and Halle's Ungodly Hour, like just maybe to plug a more recent album that just came out. Absolutely love, love, love that album. I listen to at least a couple of those songs every day. But I've recently, like, I think it's because I get influenced by music. My taste in music is sometimes influenced by the TV shows that I'm watching. So because I've been watching a lot of Dawson's Creek, I've been like listening to like a lot of that like 90s era music that was featured heavily on Dawson's Creek, like, Paula Cole's I Don't Want to Wait. Um Unironically listening to Savage Garden. Um Gosh, what else? What else? So there's been that. But because I recently watched Killing Eve, there's been like a couple songs, mainly songs not even in English, that I've been listening to. Um, so yeah, my taste has kind of been all over the place. Delaney Howard, annoys me that people got mad about literally just her theory. Like, chill, just a little, man. I know, right? It makes me so sad because I feel like I guess at one point she had a Twitter, but I think she like deactivated because like the fans are kind of crazy. um Robin, girl, you got me intrigued. Grits the Rat, did you like Crashing? Yeah, I did. I loved Crashing. It was really, really good. Nikita Ray, OMFG, Discord Gate. Just Nicole, people posting spoilers for Killing Eve. Yeah, I'm out. Bye, everyone. Hope to catch another live soon. Yes, if you have any intention of watching Killing Eve, like, don't read every single person's comment because there are some people who are spoiling it. Let's see here. All right, we're now talking about music. Okay. Gemini, speaking of Ungodly Hour, I've been listening to that actual song all day, and I really think it's my favorite track on the album. Yeah, if any of you have listened to Ungodly Hour, what are some of your favorite songs? For me, my absolute favorite song is Don't Make It Harder on Me. Absolutely love. Um, Diego, wow, your taste. Delaney Howard, bye. Sorry about the spoilers. Oh no, Delaney, you were fine. I think there's some people in here that are saying that something very specific happens, and it would kind of be a shame if you knew what that was, even if you haven't seen Killing Eve yet. But you're fine. You're fine. Robin 90s Savage Garden was great. Um, Luisa Amaro, for me, it's been JoJo's new album, Good to Know on repeat. So good. Johnny Deep, do you want some Greek songs? Yeah, sure, comment them. Taylor Hibbing, do we know what's the next show you're reacting to? Not yet. I think I'm gonna hold a poll just to kind of see what people would be more interested in watching. Justin, for those of y'all that pay attention to the charts, it's becoming so easy to get a number one these days. Literally 6ix9ine is number one. Grits the Rat likes Tipsy, wonder what she thinks of me. Gemini, do it, Ungodly Hour, Tipsy, and I've grown to adore Forgive Me after hating it at first. That's so interesting how everyone can have like different songs that they like on the album. Like for me, I think Ungodly Hours seems to be like a clear front runner. Also, I mean, like I said, I really love Don't Make It Harder on Me. I also really enjoy Lonely and Busy Boy. I think those are like my top four. But I also really enjoy like Do It. That was a song that like I think the more I heard it, the more I liked it. Robin, Radiohead, Roxette, 21 Pilots are some of the bands I used to listen to back in the days. Justin, personally, I'm tired of Beyonce rap singing. Black Parade is okay on first listen. Hides from the Hive. You know, I have not listened to that song yet. Nikita Ray, yeah, love B, but want me some 4 Era vibes again. I know, I want Beyonce to, like, sing again. 4 is still my favorite fucking Beyonce album, so, let's see here. Keen likes Ungodly Hour, Forgive Me, Do It, Lonely, Busy Boy. Yes, Lonely comes right before Don't Make It Harder on Me. Diego, do you listen to the 1975 Obsessed with that band too? No, I don't. I really should, though. I really should. Have some High Fidelity fans here with Zoe Kravitz. You know, I feel like when I saw the promos for High Fidelity, that looked like a show that I'd be interested in watching, but I heard that there is a discussion about Michael that makes me not really want to watch that show. So, let's see here. Zaid, goddamn stuff. It's 8:30 a.m. here in the UK. It's so interesting seeing like where people are from because I feel like depending on the show that I watch, I can tell like, oh, the fan base. Like I feel like because I just watched Killing Eve, I'm getting a lot of people from Europe right now. So I just find that personally interesting. That's kind of cool though. Gemini, I think Beyonce's over the pop music. I can't see her giving us anything like that again. I think she's going to be making more international music. I just want Beyonce to sing. Oh my god, Keen, do you believe the rumors about Tawanda Braxton? What are the rumors about Tawanda Braxton? What are the rumors? T? Safina's mid-sod? It's crazy, the rumors. What are the rumors? Where? Gemini, where are these people? Wait, what happened to Tawanda? Sean, I found your videos during your The Crown reactions. Crazy how far we've come. I've covered quite a bit of like British, European shows as of late. So, oh, Keen, that she stole Miss Evelyn's social security checks? What? No, I didn't hear about that. Justin, LOL, Texas is reclosing again. There's someone that I follow on Twitter and he posted like he got an alert about that. So that's crazy. Apparently today in California, we had our 4th highest spike in cases. 13 and Tamar getting beat up by Jermaine Dupri's mom. A mess. Oh my god. I wonder if... No, they're not filming Braxton Family Values, especially right now because of COVID. Dang, that is crazy. Damn. Poor Tony. Taylor Hibbing. There has been a huge spike in TV series from Spain, Cable Girls and Casa de Papel, both on Netflix. Diego, OMG, I'm low-key getting concerned because I'm scheduled to fly to visit California next Friday. Oh, yikes. Well, right, I remember. Oh, next Friday, wow. Oh my god, my arm is like shaky. That's cool. Well, stay safe. Wow, oh my god, what is all this drama? Safina's Midsad? Did you read about Timothy Chalamet? No, I didn't. Zaid, thoughts on Jenna Marbles? I don't really follow Jenna Marbles, but I think I saw a headline earlier today that I guess she's like quitting YouTube, so that's interesting. Diego, I got flight ticket insurance at least, and that's good. Sean, also don't worry, Steffi. The MJ stuff in High Fidelity is very small. If anything, I'll probably just like not react to that particular part in the episode. Justin, don't even bring up Timothy Chalamet. Luisa Amaro, Brazil is a mess right now. The president gives 0 Fs. Oh my gosh. I feel like a lot of people who are in governmental power, they're not really handling the situation that great. Safina's Midsad, it's only almost June, but a lot of stuff has happened. I know. Crazy times. It's like we're halfway into the year and so much has happened. It feels like when I think about like January, like things that were happening in January and even February, like that seems like 5 years ago. So, crazy times. But wow, you guys are like keeping up with like so much drama. Sean Turner, the whole Chalamet thing is another example of toxic fandom. All he's done is stand by a pool with his new girlfriend, and damn, so much hate. What happened? Are people mad that he got a girlfriend now, or I don't know, man. Fans, crazy times, fandoms, toxic fandoms. Okay, I'm gonna like end this in like 3 minutes. Zaid, OMG, same here in the UK. Our prime minister actually does not give a shit. He was going out with Elza Gonzalez? Is there something wrong with this person? Or Isa? Oh, she did blackface. Oh. Well, I mean, blackface is like horrible, but at the same time, it's like to kind of punish him for being in a relationship with her. I feel like that's something she needs to be held accountable for. Like, I don't know. Mr. Cargara, Diego's low-key nasty that paparazzi are snapping pics of Timothy while he's on vacation in a pool with his girlfriend. Stefan, there's a YouTube video where someone talks to their future self about 2020, and in another video, their future self talks about everything that happened since. It's uncomfortable to say the least. Oh, shoot. Sean Turner, I didn't even know about the blackface, to be honest. The hate I've seen on them doesn't even mention it. You know, that's the thing I feel like about the internet is people really like to go back and dig. So all of us who are here in the stream, if you think you have anything problematic that you may have said in your past, find those tweets, ladies, and like delete them ASAP, because you never know. People will dig and they will search. I don't think I've personally ever said anything that was like horrendous or horrible. because I know better. I think the most like controversial thing I could think of that I've said was like, I think I remember tweeting like, Kelly Rowland, this is why Beyonce is more successful than you, but that was because she was a judge on X Factor at the time, and she like chose someone that I clearly think she should have not chosen, and then I just tweeted that. But that was pretty much it. Let's see here. Delaney, all my old tweets are just me being lonely and touch-starved. Gemini mods, we need to have a discussion in the Discord after this because I'm screaming right now. Sean Turner, the written word is easily misconstructed, unfortunately. Diego Elmayo, your shady tweet. I know. That's as far as like my shady tweets go. Nikita Ray, oh, I used to fight people. I would go in, but that account got suspended. Nikita Ray. The mods are the only ones left, Gemini, LMAO. Yeah, there was a time for, well, there's 30-something people of you here, apparently. But there was a time when I did a Discord, like, chat after a live stream. And that was a very interesting experience that lasted us, like, 7 hours. Like, we were up late talking. And when I say, like, talking, like, I could actually hear people's voices and they could hear mine, and we were like all kind of talking together. It's a very interesting experience, to say the least. Diego Michelle Williams is still my fave though. Taylor Hibbing, using the wrong pronouns, they got me, girl. Gemini, that was a night. Capital night. Kitare, okay, but that call was actually a highlight of 2020 for me. The Discord call? Sean Turner, Steffi, are there any secret videos out there that you deleted or didn't upload? There's one video that I have uploaded. I just never published it. It was like an old vlog. I think it was like a day in the life. I think I just did that as like a practice, but that one's on private. Let's see here. What else? I'm pretty sure all the videos I pretty much have are public. There's never been a video where I like finished editing it and then after everything I was like, absolutely not, I'm not uploading it. Like, if I finished editing it, I will upload it. Robin, I'm so looking forward to your next video on Killing Eve's Q&A. That's a 3-parter, honey, so you know, you get comfy. Vincent 2.0, I really like your glasses. Thank you, Vincent. Justin, yes, girl, your glasses game. You know, I will say I really do take pride in glasses. I think, like, you know how like a lot of like people, they usually have like that one particular accessory that they're like, oh, I'm like really into shoes, like shoes are my thing, or like purses are my things. Like for me, it's sunglasses. I love sunglasses, or just like glasses in general. I have these are John Varvarado's, and I almost went with another pair of glasses at my prescription store, but then right before I locked it in, I saw this and I was like, wait, let me try. And then I got this one. But yeah, I actually need my glasses for prescription because I have weird eyesight. Like I don't know which eye is which, but there's one eye that's nearsighted and then the other eye that's farsighted. So, I actually need glasses. But yeah, I'm really into glasses. Nikita Ray, Cass is outside alone in the cold at 5 a.m. Mark, but Todd, have you seen the show Chernobyl? LOL, that show is wild. LOL, and good. No, I haven't. Simona, OMG, what three parts? Reminds me of Killing Eve podcast. Well, Villanelle. You should listen to it. It's like 3 hour podcast about Killing Eve, eps, recaps, and extra stuff. I actually do listen. I want to personally on my own time go back and rewatch Killing Eve from the beginning, like on my TV, because it's gonna sound so bougie, but as much as I do enjoy watching the show on my laptop, obviously that's something I have to do for the purpose of the videos. I have like a nice TV and I want to watch Killing Eve on my nice TV like in the dark. So like the colors will be like even more vibrant. So I want to do that. I want to do like a rewatch of Killing Eve and then like after I finish an episode like listen to the podcasts and like hear recaps about that. So that's what I plan on doing once I'm done with this Q&A. But I think you actually tweeted me their podcast. So, but yes. Um Stuck. Okay, wait. There it is. Diego OMG, I have astigmatism. I have prescription glasses from Warby Parker. Nice. Delaney, I love forcing my friends to watch it with me. Safina, did you watch Mrs. America? No, but a lot of people, well, there's one particular person that's been really wanting me to watch it, but, Tanisha, Misra, Nice TV is the best. Taylor Hibbing, does your mom have a favorite podcast episode of yours? Um, You know, I used to, before I released the podcast, I had like 6 episodes. Like, it took me like a couple months to make 6 episodes. This was back in the day when I had leisure time to like really kind of take my time on editing the podcast. And I used to do this thing where I would listen to like a final edit of the podcast on my phone with headphones so I could kind of hear what that sounds like. And then I would drive around like when I'm in the car with my mom, I would drive around and listen to the podcast episode so then I can hear what it sounds like in a car if someone were listening to that. But it's funny though because I don't think I have like that bad of a potty mouth, but I do curse a lot, and I think it's just it comes from like a passionate place. And my mom all the time is always like, "Oh my God, you just, ooh, you cuss a lot," or she'll say like, "Ooh, Steffi, language." So that's what my mom has to say about my podcast, but I don't think she has. I don't really show my parents the stuff I make. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. I just don't say, "Mom, Dad, listen to this episode I just made." I just, you know, I just kind of keep it moving. I don't really share with them what I'm doing. I don't think she has a particular favorite episode, if any. Sean, if this isn't in your Q&A, I'd love to hear about your reaction to Jodie's real voice. Well, yeah, no one asked me about that, so I guess I'll just answer it right now. I think Jodie Comer's ability to do all of these fucking accents is insane. And I like I don't understand. And also like I think as an American, like this is just like such a typical American thing. Like maybe I'll at least speak for myself personally. Like I don't really recognize like different dialects. Like I'm just like, oh, he's British. So I don't really I didn't even know cuz I actually just watched Jodie Comer's interview that was released like a day or so ago that she did with this guy named Josh for UK Glamour. It's called like Glamour Unfiltered or something like that, which she should always do interviews with this guy because I think he makes her feel really comfortable. But in that interview, she was talking about how like in an audition, they I think it was either before or after when they saw on her like resume that she was from Liverpool and like therefore would have like like a Scouse accent, that the director was kind of like looked down on her for that, and it was like it was a bit like classist, and I was so shocked to hear that. I didn't know, like as an American we really don't know about those particular issues. So, but when I heard her accent, and not even just her accent specifically, but just when you watch her interviews, she is so freaking different from Villanelle, obviously, because she's acting, and you know, if she was actually Villanelle, then you know, people would be dead. But yeah, she's incredible, and her acting ability is amazing, and yeah, go Jodie. Um, Delaney, oh, I was so shocked that she's a Scouser. Diego, is there something specific you want to accomplish with your YouTube channel by the end of the year? Can't believe we're almost in July now. Um, I would say probably, I mean, I really want to get more into video essays. I've been saying that for the longest time, but I want to start venturing off into more video essays as well as like covering, I think, yeah, video essays as well as like keeping up with like TV reaction review videos. Um, I mean, it kind of helps with like covering like there was a period of time when I tried like covering movies and covering music, and I think it would have to take a special movie or a special album to come out for me to be like, oh, I want to specifically talk about it. But I don't know if that's necessarily like reviewing albums and movies in that way is something that I think of continuing further. I just want to really like hunker down and focus on like what does well on my channel, and then like keep doing that, but then also try and introduce more kinds of videos that I think has the potential to do well, and just like develop those more. So that'd be one thing, you know, always trying to improve the quality of the videos, quality, and then growth for sure. I also think I want to try and be engaged more with you guys and the audience that's here on the channel. I'm like the absolute worst, I feel like, at like trying to cultivate a community. Like even on my Instagram, like I always say, yeah, like you guys follow me on Instagram, but like I never post. If anything, I'm always just like doing Instagram stories. But I want to try and like be a lot better with that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. One day, you know, it'd be really freaking cool. I don't know if you guys watch this series called on YouTube. It's called like Couch Surf, and it's this like lady, and she sits with a random actor, and then they go back and they watch like random clips from their past work, and it's kind of like them reacting to it. That'd be cool if like one day I was able to do that with someone who was actually on the show. Like it wouldn't even have to be like the lead person. Like if it was someone like more minor supporting character in a show, like that'd be cool to get to that point. And then it would be really cool too to like actually talk to people who are involved with the shows that I watch. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that because I get very nervous easily when I'm like actually interacting and socializing with people. That might be a bit much for me to comprehend that that's something that I'm doing in that time, but I don't know. We'll see. Growth and quality. That's kind of what I want. Um um let's see here. Daddy's issues. Love your videos. By the way, you kind of resemble Sandra Oh to me. Oh my God, Sandra Oh. Sandra Oh is gorgeous. So I'm gonna just take that as a compliment. Someone actually left a comment in one of my videos and said that I sound like Sandra Oh. So I was like, again, I will take that as a compliment because Sandra Oh is one of my favorite people to listen to. Um, Diego, do your parents have their own set of divas they love? My mom is, if you were to ask my mom who her favorite quote unquote diva is, she would say Whitney. We are a Whitney household here. But yeah, Whitney, my dad's a huge Michael Jackson fan. I'm trying to think. My mom also really likes like Barbara Streisand. Um, my dad is also really into like I would call them divas, but they're more like your like rocker people. Like he loves like Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. He loves who else does he really like listening to? He likes like women like in that genre as well. So oh, well, acting. I mean, my dad like loves. Oh, okay. My dad's really into movies, so he loves like Meryl Streep, obviously. Hello. Um, he's a really huge like Michelle Williams fan. Like my dad stands Michelle Williams. It's like if you were to ask my dad who are some of your favorite actresses, he would say like top Meryl Streep, and then there's someone else. Sophia something, and then third would be Michelle Williams. Like he loves Michelle Williams. So, yeah. Uh, let's see here. Steph and my mom can be very sensitive to profanity, and she had no complaints with the episodes we did. That's good. Um, Delaney Howard. Oh, the Milky Tea interview. Yes, the Milky Tea interview. That was a good. I thought that was a great interview for her. Tanisha Ms. Mirza. British people tend to be good at accents. Yeah, I feel like British people are fairly like they can do accents fairly well. Cause man, Americans, we, woo, it is a hit or miss. I mean, I love Sarah Paulson, but God, her British accent in that one season of American Horror Story was rough. Simona Moni, did you watch Sandra Oh and Kerry Washington's one-on-one interview? No, I haven't because I want to watch Little Fires Everywhere before I watch that interview so I can like enjoy it fully. But I did watch the first like 2 minutes where Sandra is talking about Carrie's headband. I really enjoyed that. So Sean Turner, people really felt bad for Jodie during her time on Ellen. Yeah, I watched that. That was a really awkward interview. um Justin, I think video essays will make the channel blow up even more, kind of in the vein Be Kind, Rewind. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Justin. Wait, I feel like my thing is like so blurry. Let me wait a second. I'm gonna just like okay. Um yeah, that's what I've kind of been thinking too. I don't know if Justin you're still here because this like comment was a little ways away. Justin, what do you think about this idea? Okay, because you're here. What do you think about evolution of video essay? So if I specifically focused on one particular subject and talked about its evolution. So for instance, if I talked about a particular like it could be, and see that's the thing that I like about that evolution of idea is it's like big enough that I could do like different things, but it's still like, you know, within the brand of like quote unquote evolution of. So if, for instance, I did the evolution of a particular character on a TV show, but then I could also do the evolution of a particular artist. I could do evolution of different things. What do you think about that, Justin? Also, want to know, I like how I'm just like having a private conversation with Justin right now, but also want to know as well, what do you think about this idea of like I need to work on the title, but like kind of like who do you think who deserved to win sort of thing, and I focused on a particular year, and then we looked at who was nominated, and then we could kind of talk about like not just the people who were nominated in those performances, but also kind of talking about like the award season campaign that they did and what was going on politically, culturally, seeing how that may have affected the win. I know there has been like a handful of videos that have done that, but not enough where it's like that's a full on series that these people are doing. What do you think about that? Let me know. Okay, so now I can go back to reading other comments. Let's see here. Um, Simona, love listening to Sandra's interviews because she is so articulate, so good. You know what I just love about Sandra Oh is she's just so passionate about what she talks about. Oh, she's so good. Sean Turner, would you do movie commentary stuffy? I think, you know, maybe one day, never say never, but just like the thought of having to edit that is very exhausting to me. Diego, maybe your dad was into Sophia Loren. I think that's who my dad really likes, is Sophia Loren. Justin, Meryl Streep is over awarded. You can literally take away 4 of her nominations. Will Meryl be on a future Diva Dailies? Oh yeah, well, of course we have to do Meryl. I feel like Meryl is one of those people, like when people say, oh, Meryl did a movie, like they're just gonna automatically nominate her. Like obviously she's very good, but like, I feel like her reputation kind of precedes herself in a way. Yay, Jodie Comer's doing an episode of Talking Heads on BBC iPlayer, her big break, I think it's called. Gemini, Evolution series tends to do very well on YouTube. This could be a hit stuff. Justin, the Evolution idea has potential. And yes, love the Who should have won thing. I listened to a podcast that does something similar that would draw awards people in. Also, that's such a fun topic because the Oscars sometimes don't get it right, like the year Leo won. Yeah, because I think, because Justin and I had this conversation, because he, I don't know, is potentially thinking of doing something, but I kind of actually got inspired after our conversation with the whole, just that idea of trying to make content that people could, like engage with, like there actually being like some sort of like debate about. So that's what I'm like kind of trying to think. I think in general on my channel I try not to be too quote unquote like controversial, because I think that's the thing with like YouTube. Obviously it's like if you're more controversial you'll get more hits, but I like don't want to be controversial for the sake of controversy. And but at the same time, like I do understand, and I think like especially with the algorithm, people like just respond more to when there is something that like there's like you use like words that are like very extreme, or like words that would connotate something like a negative, and then people would automatically click. So I'm not saying like I'm gonna try and like start doing that too, but that's something that's definitely like in my mind, because I want people to obviously watch what I'm making, but at the same time I don't want to make it for the sake of like just to shit on something. I never want to make something just to shit on it. Grits the Rat, do you think you're going to talk about up and coming divas? That's so funny you mentioned that, because my dad was saying that I should do some episodes about like up and coming divas. So I don't know. That's interesting that you suggested that. Waterfall, love you from Russia. Oh my gosh, Mother Russia. Tanisha Mirza, see, the bold titles will help. That's the thing. That's the thing. Bold titles do well on YouTube, so. Oh my gosh. Barris is in the building. Molly, hey. Gemini, the Oscars is honestly such a lackluster award show. Like they just give in to whoever either hasn't gotten one or got robbed in the past or already has an insane amount. It's rarely performance-based. E and up-and-coming divas get in early, girl. Jodie Comer. I know, future Oscar winner Jodie Comer, right? Raisin, do you watch international movies? Not as many as I should be, but I have dabbled a little bit. Sean Turner, I imagine you'll be doing an evolution of Whitney's movie career. That's interesting. I didn't think to do, I mean, I obviously want to do a Whitney-centric topic, but I was never thinking evolution of her movie career. But would not be surprised. Maybe that definitely has potential. Vincent 2.0, I can't believe the Oscars 2021 is canceled. No, they pushed it back. I mean, everything is getting pushed back now, so. Ooh, Keen, that's an interesting idea. You should do video essays on divas last week of living. Eddie Cave, that's too morbid. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like that idea? Oh gosh, if I do that, Keen, I feel like I should credit you. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot that. If ever I do something like that, I'll make sure I credit you. Justin. Yes, Gemini, I hate career Oscars. That's why I'm glad Glenn Close lost, kinda. Because it should be performance-based. I hate when people act like people are owed an Oscar. Wow, Keen. Wait, who said that? Keen, you had a really good idea. People are responding to that. Keen, if I do it, I will credit you, okay? For sure, for sure. And I will put this screenshot on the screen and I'll say, shout out to Keen who gave me this idea to do. Oh my gosh, I got another Brazil comment. Hi from Brazil, love your videos. Wait. Molly, that sounds pretty interesting to me. Tanisha Mirza, oh, 10,000%. The Amy Winehouse one would be amazing. Nikita, yo, the last week thing is so cool. Left Eye would be a great one since she even has her documentary. Simona, oh, Steffi, today on Killing Eve Facebook, there will be a live and maybe some of the actors will show up. It's at 9 p.m. Europe time. Oh, girl, I have my alarm set for that. Also, like, I wonder which actors will show up for that. Watch it be like fucking people from Bitter Pill. Okay, Gemini and Aaliyah one would be so sad. Every time I watch the Rock the Boat video, I weep. Raisin, I think if you have time, you should watch the French film A Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Best one I've ever seen by a mile. I've been wanting to watch that for the longest time. Tanisha Mirza, is most of your following American? I feel like my following fluctuates. It really depends, honestly, on the show that I'm watching. Then I could tell, like, oh, these people, like, there's certain shows that I feel like, attract more of an American audience, and then you cover a show like maybe like The Crown or a Fleabag or Killing Eve, and I start seeing more like European, British followers here on the channel. It really just depends. It really fluctuates. Ermerendo Vasquez, have you seen The Lobster? No, I haven't, but I've heard good things. Simona OMG Bitter Pill, I will scream in pain. Sean Turner, the Tang Fastix guy from Bitter Pill, was in Mad Fat Diary with Jodie. Oh yes, you know, I saw someone tweet that. Delaney, I do like Bear, but like not enough to care about the actor. Yes, I saw Molly that Portrait of a Lady on Fire is on Hulu. That's really, really cool. How many seasons of Killing Eve aired on TV so far? 3. 2 of which you can watch on Hulu. Let's see. Tanisha Mirza, you seen Vampire Diaries? Yes, I used to watch Vampire Diaries, but then I like stopped watching. I forget which season, but I stopped watching at one point because I was just like, girl, what is happening? Judith B, what is your ideal ending for Killing Eve? In the video, I give a prediction of how I think it's gonna end, but I'm not gonna say it here. And I'm a bit, now that I'm thinking about what I said, I don't know if people will get mad about what I said. I have an idea, but I don't, let's just say I hope my idea is wrong, but I don't know. I kind of like not necessarily being right with my predictions because I like not really, I kind of like being like thrown a curveball and being like, oh, I didn't expect that. I think that's like when TV's the best. When it makes sense, obviously. Gemini, I feel like most vampire shows go off the rails after season 3. They always get wretched. I I just feel like in general, I've never really been one to like be super into like supernatural stories. Um, but I mean, I watched Vampire Diaries mainly because a lot of the friends that I had at the time were like, "Oh my God, you should watch Vampire Diaries." So then, like, I watched it mainly because of them. But then I was like, "Ugh, this show is not here anymore." Yes, no Killing Eve spoilers, please, because Justin is in the stream and I want him to watch Killing Eve because I really feel like this is up Justin's alley. So no Killing Eve spoilers. Justin, don't scroll up to previous comments because there were people that were like legit giving something away. So don't. But the comments that I'm looking at right now, like they're not giving anything away. They're more so like desires, dreams. I used to want them to run off and be murder wives. Morals who? Delaney. Diego, I'm off to bed now. It's past 4 a.m. here. Good night, Legend Steffi. Diego, oh my gosh, good night. I'm gonna be listening to your voice for like the next couple hours in a couple days because like I'm editing away. Esmeralda Vasquez, have you seen Moonlight? Of course. Molly, have you seen Avatar The Last Airbender? No, I haven't. Have you... Levi, have you seen Dark from Netflix? Nope, I haven't. Gemini, my babysitter's a vampire was the only supernatural show I stuck with. Simona, does Justin also do reactions? No, but Justin hosts a podcast. He hosts a podcast called Polar Opposites. I've been a guest on his podcast 2 times now officially. One of those times the episode has already been released, and then the second time I've been on his podcast, it's coming out, I believe, this Wednesday. So check it out. It's a really great podcast. Justin does an amazing job hosting it, and he talks about really like relevant, interesting topics, and he always has like good people on his show. And I'm not just saying that because I was on it, but like all the time, like his guests are like A1. So you guys should listen to his podcast as well. See, look at this. Oh my God. Vincent, I might be considering of watching Killing Eve. You should. My theory about Killing Eve is that the 12 and Steffi's Daily Divas are one and the same. Oh Lord. Tanisha, I don't think it will end how I want it to. I don't think it will end how I want it to either. Sean, I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel talking about movies, but not sure. Haha. Sean, go for it, man. I mean, now's the time. Go for it. Justin, my heart. See, Justin, look at me giving you free promo here. Safina's, I wish Phoebe Waller-Bridge will come back to Killing Eve as a writer. Okay, this is what I can say, at least from the writing, on a writing end. I hope whenever Killing Eve does end, I hope that last season is written by Phoebe. Because she started it, and I think she should end it. So, that's what I would want. Cameron! Blanca is getting a new love interest for season 3 of Pose. Simona, will we ever see the 12? LOL. Girl, I don't know. But, oh my God. Really? I've been doing this for 2 hours? 452. Oh my God, I've been doing this for 2 hours. Jesus, man. I always say this. I'm like, I'm only gonna be here for like 30 minutes, and then like 2 hours goes by, and I'm like, yikes. Justin, for your video essays, I think it would be cool to talk about what film, I'm screenshotting this, shouldn't have won. Did Green Book deserve? Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's more specific too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm trying not to give away something. um okay. What can I say based on... Oh, Sarah. Hi from Australia. Hello, Sarah. Um Gemini, I'm skipping your question. Sean, who could Jodie Comer play in a biopic? Ooh, I don't know. God. I don't know. But whoever that is, I mean, I'm surely she will do great. Um, Delaney, Unpopular Opinion season 2 was my favorite. I honestly, okay, this is what I will say, which I didn't mention this in my Killing Eve Q&A. I feel like because I watched all of them in a rather like short period of like time, and I just like boom 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 like pretty much, I didn't like, I wasn't like I watch an episode then I wait a week and I watch an episode then I wait a week. Like I think that actually improved my viewing experience of the show. Like I think season 1, every episode of season 1 ends with a good like hook to make you like, oh, tune in next week. But then season 2 and season 3, I feel like specifically there's some there are some episodes that when you watch you're kind of like, it's not that kind of same anticipation like, oh god, I really need to watch the next one. But even with that being said, because I watched like season 2 episodes so like one right after the other, and season 3 episodes like one right after the other, I think like I actually enjoyed that viewing experience of that particular season, of those particular seasons, like more. And it helped because I would imagine like, especially, I would imagine that there are some episodes in there like after you watch it and then knowing like, oh my god, I have to wait a week for the next one. I'd be like, girl, really? So I don't know. But let's see here. Gemini Stevie, that was all I needed to hear. LMAO, I will wait until the series finishes. I'll probably enjoy it more. No, I feel like, okay, maybe I'm not, I'm just being very cryptic because I don't want to say what happens in season 3, because there's really great moments between those two in season 3 that, like, god, especially that finale, it just like was really, it just like, god, it really got me. So I'm being very vague and cryptic because I don't want to give away what happens, obviously. um Sean Turner, Fiona Shaw MVP of season 3. I agree. um Louisa Amaro, have you seen Dead to Me with Christina Applegate and Linda Cardellini? Finish it in 3 days. It's amazing. No, but Nikita Ray here has messaged me before asking if I've seen it, and I have not. Delaney Howard, that finale was like almost everything I wanted, man. You know what's crazy? What I will say too, I cannot believe, like, there are certain things that happen in season 3 that I cannot believe you guys waited 3 years for. Oh my god. Oh man, I can't imagine. I was such a spoiled little bitch. Just zooming through these episodes and not realizing what how nice it was that I just got to those moments relatively quickly. Can't imagine. 3 years, Lord. Let's see. Gemini, if quarantine gets extended, I might watch. I still have a few shows I need to finish first, but I'm kind of curious now. Sean Turner, that finale was the best. All the characters are now in such an interesting place now. They are. They are. Safina, the Killing Eve stands are desperate. So I've discovered. So I've learned. Justin, is Killing Eve only 3 seasons? Yeah, it's only, I mean, there's a 4th season for sure. We just, as of right now, don't know when that's going to come out because of coronavirus. Justin, you will see as you watch the episodes especially why that is. Killing Eve, they go to different countries, so yeah. But they are confirmed for season 4. As far as I know, I don't think that's their last season. But yeah, as of right now, though, only 3 seasons out so far. Very easy binge. It's just 8 episodes per season. Only 40-ish minutes per. So yeah, I mean, it's easy to get through, and especially with the way season 1 is paced, you just are like, let's go, keep going. So yeah. Um. Gemini, Killing Eve is literally AMC's like biggest show outside of The Walking Dead. I see it going on for a while unless the creators end it. I don't know though, because like I mean that's a British production. I feel like from what I've heard, British productions, they don't there it's not like a Shonda Rhimes sort of thing where it's like we're gonna have this show on for 30 years and counting, ladies. They kind of I think the British are a little bit more pragmatic, and they know when to call it quits, not because like of a rating slump, but more so because um the story needs to end now. But I don't know. Uh Molly, I kind of miss the days where shows having 28 episodes a season. I actually i actually like that shows are fewer episodes. Maybe it's because like for me, when I do fan reaction Friday videos, like there's reasons why I cover specific shows. Like if a show only has like a small amount of episodes, I'm more encouraged to watch those shows versus like a show that has like 20 plus episodes but per season. And I also feel like too, because there's just so much good TV right now, it's like I need to like I only have so much time to watch all of these shows, and in and out, let's go. I don't need like 20 plus episodes for you to explain to me, for me to like see the development of a character. I actually kind of prefer this era of like not so many episodes per season. Um Catherine Mullins, hey, first time here. Have you heard of My Mad Fat Diary? It's a brilliant show and Jodie Comer is in it. I've heard of it, I've just never seen it. Um Sean Turner, I do think it might become an issue if they continue to series 5. It's a possible for a show to be dragged out for the sake of it, and I personally wouldn't want that for Killing Eve. I honestly feel like I could see it. I could see season 5 being its last, but we haven't seen where they take it to season 4. I want to. I just want to trust the creative team, and considering who the head writer is for series 4, I feel like we're in good hands. So, Justin, what? It's on AMC. Breaking Bad's on AMC, and that's my fave show. Yes. In America, it's distributed through, or like it's shown on AMC, and then I think in the UK, that's a BBC show. I always get like so confused, like the way we distribute things here versus there is a bit like Um. Mm, duh, 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 Molly, oddly specific question perhaps, but are you hearing fireworks like crazy too? Yes, I am. I don't know, like maybe before I started to stream, there were fireworks that were going off in my area. I don't know why people are randomly into like fireworks, but um yeah. Um, let me see here. Safina, a lot of fans theories saying that season 4 is the final season. Okay, this is my question for any like Brits out here. When a show in the UK like goes into like production into a season, do they normally announce at the beginning of that season like, "Oh, this is the final season?" Or are they like, or is it possible for them to release a season and be like, "Oh, by the way, that's the final season?" Because I feel like traditionally here in America, like they will announce before the show goes into production that like, yes, they're working on this season and that is indeed the final season. That's why for me personally, just based off of like that knowledge, um I don't quite see season 4 being its last. But I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know how they do things over there. Like I'm thinking like I don't know. I just feel like in general that's what they do here with American TV shows. Like they'll make an announcement like, "Oh, I don't know, random show is going into its fifth and final season." So, yeah, I don't know. What do they do over there? Molly, yeah, Americans love that sweet, sweet final season marketing. Well, Grits the Rye. I think they even ordered another season before the first episode of the third season came out. Wow, that's insane. Oh my gosh, wait, Sean, clarify. Here in the UK, they can sometimes announce it at the last minute, like after the season finale has ended. So you guys may watch an entire season of a show, and then once the finale of that particular season ends, that's when you learn, oh, that was the final season? Oh my god, that is so cruel. Oh my god. No, I would be so upset. I don't, no, no, oh my god, really? That's how they do it over there? I can't imagine. That's not how they do it here in the US. Damn, that sucks. Caitlin Carter, that's horrible. I don't think they do that with Killing Eve. Yeah, I feel like honestly, too, I don't think they would do that with Killing Eve because even though that show is like, it's like clearly a British European production, one of your leads is American. And Killing Eve also does very well here in America. So I don't know if like maybe some American people higher ups would have a say in like the decision of like when they would announce when that this is the last season of Killing Eve. I feel like they would potentially. And isn't Sandra Oh like a producer on Killing Eve? So I don't know. That is interesting though. My God, that is horrible. I could not imagine like being emotionally like invested in a show and then like finale ends, cut to black, and then I go online and then I learn, oh, um, that was the last episode. That's horrible. Um, um, Usually UK series try to wing it and milk a show for all it's worth. One exception was, of course, Fleabag, where Phoebe Waller-Bridge was dragged kicking and screaming to write season 2. But I feel like Fleabag, I feel like Phoebe had more control though, at least by the end of season 2, and I feel like with the way season 2 ends, that's like very definite like we won't be seeing her again. So, um Stefan, that's kind of like what happened with Scrubs. But how was Scrubs doing ratings wise? Was Scrubs like okay in the ratings by that time? Because I feel like sometimes if a show, at least the times that will happen in American TV, when you will find out like maybe after the fact that, oh, that by the way that was the last season, or yeah, like it's over, is if that show at that point is like not really doing so well. That's when I feel like that's like kind of harsh, but that's when I feel like that tends to be the case. But from what I mean, I wasn't really, I'm not someone who really looks at ratings. I'm a bit of a snob in that I'm more so interested in like, oh, what are like critics talking about and how well a show is doing critically. And it seems to be the case that Killing Eve has done well at award shows. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Caitlin Carter, also technically Killing Eve is owned by an American network. It's just produced in the UK. Okay. Sean Turner, they would announce Killing Eve if they didn't. I think the season would easily telegraph through its story that it's the last. True. Robin, should ask Sandra Oh. Yeah, let me just DM my friend Sandra Oh right now. Delaney, Killing Eve fans are not emotionally stable for that shit. Oh no. Grits the Ritz. Grits the Ritz. What the fuck am I talking about? Grits the Rat. Did you see backlash at the writers' Scott for not diversifying the writers' room? Yes, I did. And someone asked me about that in the Q&A, and I talk about it. Gemini, doing that type of tactic would be horrible for BBC. Netflix did that with Anne with an E, and under all of their posts, they say renew Anne with an E now. Stands are lethal. Oh, yeah. I feel like Netflix actually kind of has a history of doing that. But not like these, like, networks where you not like, yeah, I feel like Netflix has a reputation for doing that, but not like the more traditional networks like an AMC does. Safina's Midsat, I found that really fascinating how writers is the lead to flow of TV shows. That's not how the work's done in my country. Yeah, it's really interesting, like the television process in different countries, because I was watching an interview with Suzanne that she did with Gold Derby. And I guess like even though she's British, she's based in the United States, and she was talking about how like a showrunner, the way the showrunner works in the United States in like the television paradigm is a lot different from the way it works in Europe. So yeah, it's just interesting. Molly, I think that it's usually because even the writers don't expect it to end there, hence why the last episode of shows like that tend to be so bad. Justin, speaking of diversity, Steffi, what are your thoughts on people saying trans people should play trans people? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of acting? Same with people saying gays should play gays. I mean, I feel with that, I think the idea behind that entire debate is just you want to give opportunity to trans actors. You want to be giving opportunity to gay actors, lesbian actors, LGBTQ identifying people. I mean, while I do understand like that whole argument, like, well, it's acting, I think just like we're at that cultural climate now where if there is a chance to cast someone who is trans in a role that, you know, they are playing in a role where the character is trans, we should do that instead of like defaulting to a straight person. Because, you know, the fact of the matter is those LGBTQ people or like any kind of like minority people, they have a harder time getting their foot in the door. So, you know, it's kind of sad to think like, oh, this is like an opportunity for me to actually play a character that I can connect with at least, or that I like inherently am, and then they like end up giving it to someone else, especially like a straight person or you know, someone who's not trans. I think for me additionally as well though, I actually was talking about this with Angie in an upcoming Diva Dailies episode. I have more of an issue with like people who are not trans playing trans playing trans characters. Like if they, like for example on Pose, imagine on Pose if they cast someone who was not trans on that show. Like, not a good look. I feel like between now in the case with like gay actors, in the case of like straight actors playing gay, on TV and on film. I think I have a little bit personally more like leeway with that. I mean, there's a good chunk of television and film where, like, I thought the acting was really, really great, and I wasn't necessarily thinking like, oh, you know, this is not being played by a gay or a lesbian person, and this is wrong. Like, I mean, but that's more of a credit to the acting ability. But I just feel like we're just in this period right now culturally where at the end of the day it's just about giving those people more opportunity. Like, I'm sure like 10-15 years ago it was just a win to see gay characters on TV, to see lesbian characters on TV, to see those stories portrayed. But I think in order to move the conversation forward and to really start progressing, we need to be giving those people who actually identify in that community the opportunity to be in shows like that. But yeah, I feel like I could keep rambling on and on and on by myself, but it's for sure it's a complicated issue. But let me see what you guys actually have to say. Um, Grits the Rad, that's an interesting point of trans people, but doesn't take away roles and jobs from trans actors. Sean, it's a matter of opportunity. Straight actors get straight and LGBT roles. Trans and gay people still struggle to get any role. Stefan, on the Milk episode of Diva Dailies, we had a great conversation about this. Yes, we did. Listen to the Milk episode. We talk a bit about that. Irving Rodriguez, if a man wants to play a trans woman in a role, it's doing more harm than good because it just shows a man dressing as a woman, telling the story of a trans woman. Delaney, absolutely agree, Irving. But also people should, Luis, but also people should typecast people. I feel like Matt Bomer's always cast as the gay character. Justin, I think it would be a bigger deal to give trans people opportunity to play a role that aligns with their identity. I would hate to be cast in only trans roles. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, I think, like, see, okay, like with Angelica Ross on Pose, like Angelica Ross, for you guys who don't know, she's a trans woman and she played Candy in a show called Pose that's specifically about like the trans LGBTQ community during like late 80s, early 90s, that whole scene. And then after her run on the show kind of ended, like it was immediately announced that she was going to be on she was on a season of American Horror Story, and in that particular role that she was playing, like that character's arc wasn't about like, oh my gosh, I'm a trans woman and da 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 da. Like she was just like playing a role. And I think hopefully we can get to that point where like trans actors especially are, they're not limited to you're only going to be playing characters who are trans. You know what I mean? But I think we're still at that stage where we need to be giving opportunity when we can to trans actors, actresses, gay actors, gay actresses, especially when the role calls for that particular character. So yeah, I think, that's my thought on that. Let's see here. Sean Turner, Ross was great in 1984, and you're right, it was great that her identity didn't need to be telegraphed and mentioned. She was a great character, trans or not. Exactly. I mean, she was one of my favorite people that particular season. Gemini, I think it's a big thing about most trans roles being centered around their identity. If people just acknowledge that trans people can play non-trans people, non-binary people, it'd be so simple. Yeah, I mean, Angelica Ross is like a perfect example of that. Like, she was able to get her foot in the door playing a trans woman, and great as well because she is a trans woman herself. But from that, she was able to segue into another role that didn't necessarily like specify like, oh, this is a trans woman, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, she's great. And like, you know, when I was watching that particular season of American Horror Story, I wasn't like, oh my God, it's Angelica Ross. She's a trans woman playing a trans woman again. Like, this is great. Like, you know, I'm thinking like, this is an interesting character and she is doing a great job. And she's an actress who just so happens to be a trans woman. So that was, my spiel there. All right. Well, okay. I'm ending this in 2 minutes for sure because I've been going on and on and on. Um, yeah. I don't know. Any last thoughts here? We had a pretty good turnout. I don't know when I'll do this again, but this was a nice turnout, you guys. Um, really enjoyed hanging out with all of you randomly. And yeah, this was fun. A lot of new faces here. You know, largely because of Killing Eve, but this is kind of how I am when there's no edit. And it was nice to see the OGs again here. It's been a while since we've all been here. Yeah, I'm not going to make any promises that this is going to happen again anytime soon. I just felt like, hey, why not? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And I don't know, enjoyed this nice little hang that we had. And I especially appreciate any of you guys who like stayed up like late. Because ooh, girl, I wouldn't do that for me. So yeah, what time is it really? It is 1:40 in the morning. So yeah. Sean Turner, great stream. Hope you're doing well, not too stressed out with the Q&A. You know, the thing with making these Killing Eve videos, or just making videos in general, when you're actually genuinely, like, you like the topic, it doesn't seem too stressful. So, yeah, I would leave it at that. All right, well, I hope you guys have a great day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, goodbye.